What if intelligence isn't just one thing? What if your ability to solve problems, think creatively, remember details, and understand emotions all come from a hidden architecture within the mind? For centuries, scientists tried to measure intelligence as a single number, the IQ. But thinkers like Charles Spearman, Raymond Cattell, and John Carroll revealed something extraordinary. Intelligence is not flat. It's hierarchical, layered like a pyramid, where every ability connects to a deeper foundation. At the very top of this hierarchy is what Spearman called G, general intelligence, a core mental energy that influences all kinds of thinking. Beneath that are broad abilities: reasoning, memory, verbal understanding, spatial visualization, processing speed, and below those lie specific skills, the fine details that make you good at math, language, music, art, or logic. Imagine your mind as an empire. The emperor, your G factor, governs everything. The generals, your broad abilities, execute orders across different territories. And the soldiers, your specific skills, and will carry out the battles of everyday thought. When all levels work in harmony, intelligence flows like a well-ordered kingdom. But here's where it gets fascinating. Modern psychology shows that different environments, education styles, and emotional states can strengthen or weaken certain layers of this hierarchy. Stress can cripple the lower levels, specific skills, and while strong motivation and curiosity can activate the higher ones, letting you think abstractly even under pressure. So intelligence isn't fixed, it's dynamic. It shifts, adapts, and evolves based on how you live and what you feed your mind. To truly understand the hierarchical theory of intelligence, imagine your mind as a grand pyramid, each level representing a deeper and more powerful aspect of how you think. At the top sits G, general intelligence. Charles Spearman, a British psychologist in the early 1900s, was the first to uncover it. He noticed that people who performed well in one area, and like math, and often performed well in others, like language or problem solving, there was a mysterious common factor behind every mental task. That was G, the general ability to reason, learn, and adapt. You can think of G as the CPU of your mind, is the processor that determines how efficiently you handle any kind of mental input. People with higher G can connect patterns faster, hold more information in working memory, and transfer learning across different areas. But G alone doesn't tell the full story. Beneath it are the broad abilities, the middle tier. This is where intelligence starts to take different forms. Here you find fluid intelligence, EGF, the raw ability to solve new problems, think abstractly, and adapt to unfamiliar situations. Crystallized intelligence, GC, the storehouse of knowledge, vocabulary, and experience you've built over time. Visual spatial processing, GV, your ability to imagine, visualize, and rotate shapes in your mind. Auditory processing, GA, how well you perceive and analyze sound patterns. Processing speed, EGs, how quickly your brain handles and reacts to information. Long-term memory, GLR, the system that stores your life's lessons and experiences. Each of these broad abilities branches out into narrow skills, the base of the pyramid. These are specific talents, like remembering phone numbers, solving equations, reading emotional tone, or recognizing faces. The beauty of the hierarchical model is that it connects every mental action, from your deepest reasoning to your smallest habit, into one elegant structure. It explains why a student can be a math genius but struggle with creativity, because different layers are developed unequally. It explains why training memory or learning a musical instrument can sometimes boost problem-solving ability, because strengthening one level of the hierarchy can elevate the others. This model even aligns with modern neuroscience. Brain scans show that G is linked to integrated networks, connecting multiple brain regions, while narrow abilities light up more specific areas. In essence, the more harmonized your mental hierarchy becomes, the more powerful and adaptable your intelligence truly is. Today, in the age of information overload, our intelligence pyramid is constantly under attack. Short-form content, endless scrolling, and fragmented attention chip away at the lower layers of focus and working memory, the foundation that holds higher reasoning upright. But the truth is, the hierarchy of intelligence can evolve. Your G, your general intelligence, can be sharpened through disciplined thinking, reflection, and problem-solving challenges that stretch your limits. Your broad abilities grow through continuous learning, reading, writing, exploring new languages, playing instruments, studying logic, and your narrow skills can be honed by precise, deliberate practice. Carl Jung believed that individuation, the process of becoming whole, requires balance between order and chaos, intellect and emotion. The same applies to intelligence. A hyper-intellectual mind with no empathy becomes mechanical. An emotional mind with no structure becomes impulsive. True wisdom lies in integrating both, using your intellect not just to solve, but to understand. This is where emotional intelligence, EQ, enters in a modern addition to the hierarchy. It governs how well you manage your feelings, interpret others' emotions, and maintain composure under stress. In the real world, EQ often determines success more than raw IQ, because it sits beside and enhances every layer of the hierarchy. The takeaway? Your intelligence is not static. It's a living structure, one that grows with curiosity, crumbles under distraction, and flourishes when challenged. If you feed it with deep thought, patience, and silence, your mind doesn't just get smarter, it awakens. If this video sparked something in you, hold on to it, because awareness fades fast, and only action makes it real. Every truth you ignore becomes a chain. Every truth you face becomes a door. So before you leave, I'd ask yourself, what did this awaken in me, and what am I going to do with it? Like the video, if it resonated with you, a comment, what insight stayed with you the most? Your words might guide someone else. Subscribe for more explorations into psychology, power, and the human mind.